Hello, my name is Lynn. I am a 30 years old cash budgeter. I currently live at home with my parents and my brother. I do handle a majority of my family's finances, so I budget my paychecks, a portion of my parents' paychecks, and a home help check that we get every 2 weeks. For today's video, I am going to be doing a bill unstuffing and also a cash condensing for the end of November. I know it is the beginning of December, but I wanted to get this done before I film my week 1 cash stuffing for December. So let's get started. We're going to start with our bills binder here. And what I'm going to do first is go to the back and take out the car payment money. If I can get myself situated here. So I do know we have $1,000 here ready to go. Okay, that doesn't want to cooperate. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 859, 950, 1,000. And I am going to put this placeholder in there. And I just leave this in my account. I was putting it just in my regular savings, but then I kept having to transfer it over if I wanted to pay my car payment a little bit early. So I'm just leaving it in my checking account to pay for next month's car payment, or for this month's car payment. It's December already. So for this month's car payment. So we are kind of a month ahead on this. So let's start back from the beginning. Oh my gosh, you guys, I am struggling. I am so sorry. I cannot get this to stay still. And let's see if we can condense our buffer. So 100, 20, 40, 60, 80, 200. 20, 40, 60, 80, 300. 20, 30, 40, 50. So, and 60. So $360 in buffer. And we can take car insurance out because that's been drafted. And the money I am taking out to pay my credit card, I'm going to just put to the side here. Gas has also been paid, so we can take this $85 out. And water, so I usually just put the $100 in my account, even though the bill is usually a few dollars less than that. So this month's bill, or last month's bill that I just paid, was $96. So I am gonna take that $4 and I'm gonna put it in my buffer envelope instead of just putting it back in my checking account to pay my credit card. So I need to make some change here, which I will do once we get to the phone bill. Internet, electricity, and phone bill are not due yet. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We'll put this 5 here. So 1, 2, 3. I think there was a nicer one in here. There we go. So $1 there, and then this $4 will go into buffer. I'm also using this envelope as my 1 month ahead envelope as well too. So once I hit $500, I will put it in my savings account, and I'll put a placeholder in here. All right, so where were we? Trash, I did just get the bill and it is $81. So we've got 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, 110, 120, 125, 126. So 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80. And we've got 45 remaining, and I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to put it in the buffer and we'll start over with trash. Hopefully this is the new amount for trash because it was also $81 last month or the last quarter. So I'm hoping it just kind of stays consistent so I actually know what I'm expecting. And my parents' insurance was also drafted, so I'm going to take that out. And that is it for my bills. I'll organize this later because it's all going back to the bank to pay credit cards. And so we can go to my moving out binder and apartment. I know we can exchange one of these for a placeholder. So it's got $1,500 in the bank already, 16, 17, 18, 19, 2,000, 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 20, 40, 60, 80, 200, 20, 40, 60, 80, 300. So 2,300. So I'm gonna put this placeholder back and grab another $1,000 placeholder, and then 1, 2, 3. So we can put this in my high yield savings. I should write this down. Last time I did not write everything down and then got confused at the end. And then 500 for apartment. So far we've got $1,500 we are taking back to the bank. Rent, 500, 600, 700, 800, 20, 40, 60, 80. We cannot do anything here. Miscellaneous, it's got 100, 200, 50, 70, 90, 300, 310, 320. So we can exchange this for a $100 bill. So 320. Emergency fund, 1, 2, 3, 20, 40, 50, 60. And 1 month, 100, 200, 20, 40, 50, 60, 70. So we can exchange this for a $50 bill. And that is it for my moving out binder. And my personal, I know there's a lot of 20s in here. Personal, I am just going to leave that the way that it is so I can actually have some small bills in case I buy something small and don't have to break it. Travel, it's got 500, 600, 700, 20, 40, 60, 80, 800, 820, 840. So we can exchange 520s here for a $100 bill. I'm getting kind of restless at home here and I want to take a trip somewhere, but I shouldn't. Beauty's got 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 120, 140. So I can exchange that for this 100. And I haven't made another hair appointment yet. I'm still trying to figure out what I want to do. I haven't found a photo of like a hair color that I like to transition into my natural / darker hair color. So I don't know what I'm going to do there. Coffee, it's got 500, 600, 650, 70, 80, 90, 800, 810, 820. 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. I'm so excited to be able to put this little coffee corner / coffee bar together whenever I move out. I want to just be able to buy all the cute stuff that I want. So I'm going to keep building this up. Maybe, I'm not sure where to stop at. It's got quite a bit in there already. Vietnam, it's got 100, 200, 20, 40, 60, 80, 300, 20, 40, 60. 20, 40, 60, 80, 100. Gifts, it's got 20, 40, 60, 65, 70, 75. I guess we can exchange this for a 10. And I bought sushi for my dad's birthday. His birthday was on the 30th. And I am also buying him, or I bought him shoes, but I didn't have enough. So once I have enough in here, I will take out the money to pay off my credit card. So I don't have to write like an IOU or anything on that, the little tracker. Health, it's got 100, 200, 300, 20, 40, 60, 80, 400, 20, 40, 60, 460. 20, 40, 60, 80, 100. It gets so dark and gloomy now, it's hard to get good lighting to film these videos. So I have to film pretty early, or I have to figure out a different lighting situation. Futures got 100, 200, 300, 400, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. I've got a little ring light for my phone, so I'm gonna try to see if I can get a setup using that. To get decent lighting, I am trying not to have to purchase anything, but it might come down to me doing that because I don't think it's going to get any better than what I've got going on right now until pretty much springtime when the sun comes back out. Car maintenance, it's got 100, 200, 250, 70, 90, 310, 330, 340. Okay, so 40, 50, 70, 90, 100. And then wedding has got 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. $60. And then I'm gonna leave rollover. It looks like my gas budget is doing pretty well, and my brother is done with rehab at the beginning of January. So I might make a separate video where I reallocate this rollover money and just get rid of this envelope. I am meeting with his social worker, and then all his therapists at one point to see if we can come up with a more solid plan moving forward for his recovery, because he's not able to stay at his day program long term because it's just not set. That program itself is not set up for that. It's supposed to be like transitional, where you're there for 8 weeks or so, and then you transition back to everyday life. But that's just not the reality that my brother has, where he's able to work and drive and go out on his own. So I was really trying to advocate to get him into a more long-term solution where he can get therapies regularly for a longer period of time than 8 weeks. And so at some point we're going to try to do like a family conference call to see if we can set up a better plan moving forward, whether it be trying to find a different program for him, or them working on stuff for this 8 weeks, and then him coming home for a 6-month period of time or so, and then getting readmitted back to kind of give him time to acclimate at home and to pretty much put in use all the new things that he learned in rehab. And then once he goes back, he'll kind of learn like a new set of things. So I'm hoping that would be the case, because then I know that that's more of a long-term plan, and I really do like this program, and my brother loves it. The people there are amazing, the nurses are great, the therapists are great. So if there is a solution where he can continue to go to his day program, I would much prefer that. But if not, we will find something so that we can keep keep him in recovery and keep him, you know, learning new things and all of that. So I had that rollover money so that we can get gas covered, because I am just driving all around town, it feels like, for all his doctor's appointments and to drop him off and pick him up. But it looks like the gas budget I've got is working pretty decently, so I might reallocate that. And plus it'll give me another video to film, because I do want to get some extra videos out for the month of December, because a lot of people are doing like Vlogmas and all of that stuff. I'm not going to do that, but I am going to try to put out more videos. So now the last binder is my savings challenges, and I've got an idea of how I want to set up next year's challenges, but I want to finish some of these first before I kind of revamp my setup. So my envelopes got 100, 200, 300, 400, 20, 40, 50. So let's exchange this for a $50 bill. And my brother is the same. We're so close to hitting our $500 mark. And then I'm thinking about removing these envelopes. I'm gonna get rid of my envelope, but I'm thinking about kind of making like a family and friends binder and separating it from like my personal binder. And then we're out of 50s, so we're not gonna be able to condense that. Oh, maybe, actually, let's see what I've got. 100 left here. I got 150, 200, 20, 40, 60, 80, 300. So do I want to condense the 20s or the 50s? I don't know. I'm gonna do the 50s because I hate that these all aren't the same. Oh, you guys, I'm so silly. Oh my gosh. I can also use some of the hundreds here from the money that is going back to the bank to pay the bills. So 1, 2, 300. So let's take 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 60, 82, 20, 40, 60, 83. So we can do that, and then 300 in new phone. And I was thinking about changing this to electronics. I don't know what else I would want. I thought about getting an iPad, but do I really need that? No. Shopping has 50, 150, 200. 20, actually let's do this 200 first. 20, 40, 50, 55, 60. There we go. Christmas, 50, 150, 20, 40, 50. 210. Let's see if I've got any more hundreds in here. I do not. I just got 50s. Then luxury's got 50, 100, 20, 40, 60, 80. So we cannot do anything with that. So that is it for the condensing. We're able to take some money back to the bank, and I think these have got a little bit smaller here. We always end up with a whole bunch of 20s. So let's do a count and hope that I did everything right. I should have 1,500. So 50, 100, 50, 200, 20, 40, 60, 80, 300, 20, 40, 60, 80, 400, 20, 40, 60, 80, 500. 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 60, 82, 20, 40, 60, 83, 20, 40, 60, 84, 20, 40, 60, 85, 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 60, 82, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 300, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 400, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 500. Yes, so 500, 1,000, 1,500. So I'm gonna take this and it'll go into my savings, and I'll do what I did last time to try to get myself a little nice thumbnail. Let me move this. All right, thank you guys. If you guys have made it to the end, I appreciate it so much. If you guys have not subscribed yet, please consider doing so and giving this video a thumbs up. Until next time, bye.